What's up, everybody? This is Kieran Reese, otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and hopefully I am live with Liza P. on my birthday. Woo, I'm 30, I'm old. I tried going live a minute ago and it didn't actually go live, so I'm trying it again. Okay, looks like we're good to go.
Now that we have a moment to talk, you must understand. The city is on its deathbed. The petrification disease spreads too fast, and the puppets rampage everywhere. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. Everyone in Krot is just trying to survive. That's why I found you. Our only hope, Geppetto's puppet. We're both unique. I am able to wield the power of Ergo. Power I used to call on you. That's all I can say for now.
And everybody's giving you
Please,
to the doom, they go.
save
And
Krot.
everybody's giving you to the doom. And everybody's giving you to the doom, they go. Oh, she's being a whore. And everybody's giving you to
I'll
the
use my
doom.
power to
And
help
everybody's
you.
giving you to the doom. And everybody's giving you to the doom. And everybody's giving you to the doom, they go. And everybody's giving you to the doom.
People have no thanks for keep.
Now I'm gonna go finish that quest. Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't come here before. Fuck. Forgot about this little alleyway here. Is it on the other side? No. Fuck, I wouldn't serve. Okay, it's on the other end. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Is it down? Ah, shit, it's down here. Okay, it's right here. Okay, now I feel dumb. Is it here? Yeah.
If only we could Murphy. Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
Got nobody's to give me. Got nobody's to give me. Got nobody's to give me. Make sure I'm still alive. I've had issues with starting live and then going off. Okay, I'm still alive. Ironworks District.
Here it is. Vanini Works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in crime. And that's not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krod is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Actually, hold on. I forgot. Real quickly, let me go and buy the electric coil.
That's for your information.
I've heard so many people say this weapon is so great, but I never really used it much. Fucked around with it. By the way, I'm gonna get all the weapons just so I can get 100%. I mean, at the very least, I know it'd be effective against the puppets, but it would be virtually non-effective at all against the fucking corrupted and the alchemists. Fucker. And down here's where we get the first ringing phone. You want to find all the phones and answer them all correctly. Because what seems like a joke and something that's just weird turns out to be not only one of the best plotlines in the entire game and in these games general for me, but it becomes integral to the DLC. Oh, it's overheated, got me. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Shit happens. Jeez.
a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal. For me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called, and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn there's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive. Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles. That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
I really like the salamander dagger as well. And its handle.
This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
O.C.G then. Got them things give me to the needum. Got them things give me to the needum. Shit, that was close. Fuck. Oh, did my internet go out? Okay, it looks like it was just the TV updating. When there's TV's updating, there's no Wi-Fi. My smart TV blinks repeatedly. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Quartz upgrades are just as important as regular level upgrades, if not more so. Because not only are the rewards for each one really, really good, but you have to put 2 stat increases in each one, and those are also usually really fucking good.
Welcome to...
And so it's really cool they added the 2 quartz to Polendina because it means you can get 2 upgrades quicker. So it may seem like, oh my god, why would I want to spend roughly 5k? Yeah, you're gonna want to do that to get the upgrades. That unlocks the second one. I wonder if that's gonna bring me back to the hotel or back to the one I was at, because that would be cool if it did. Well, technically it was one and the same. I'll wait before I do that. You get the gear to improve your Legion arm. But you can't technically use it until you get Venini. Oh my god, the iframes. God bless fucking generous iframes. And here's where you use the Trinity door key, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's the other way. My bad. I could go this way yet, but I'm not going to do that because I have to fight this cocksucker and poison.
Admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here, unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Venini, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was lie.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck. Best of luck to you, my friend.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Venini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in crafts these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide. Venini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, bet you can get 4, no, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one
And it's worth basically nothing, but I'm just gonna get it so I can save all the items.
Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal. Let me know if you have any interest.
These people seem like they're assholes, but actually good people.
I know a smart bargainer when I see one, and you really are something. I'm sure you'll regret nothing.
Here's your user Trinity key, my bad. And here's where you get the first inkling that Arlecchino is as harmless as he seems. You come in here, and there's written on the wall in blood. Question of the day. Did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? Not only do you get, I think, quartz? Yep, you get Blue Blood's tailcoat. Which I actually think is a sick outfit. And is the outfit he has on the cover of the game. So it has significance for that. Everyone's like, where's the cover of the outfit? And if you wear it in this next encounter... Yeah, it's the one he wears on the cover of the game, to make it sure. And if you wear it when you get this next encounter, he has special dialogue. Sweet. No, actually, hold on. I'm right there, I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, baby! Bloop, bloop. Really, asshole? Great job, Kieran. Get fucked! Now, turning this gets rid of the poison in that central pit with that boss. You can fight the boss. That boss is an optional boss, and you want to fight him because you get a good reward for doing it, a ton of XP and quartz. But you don't want to fight him when you're being hit with poison. Plus, there's also a chest in the area. What a dick. Okay, actually, hold on. Let me go back to the most recent Stargazer, because I want to be at full health before I fight fucking giant robot Death Overlord 3000. And killing him gets you a quartz. So with those 2 quartz, one I got from the trade room and that, I can make another upgrade, and that will give me another pulse level. Plus, not only do the skills on the tree get progressively better as you go along, but the skills you slot into them get better along as you go along. And the second level is when you start getting the really good skills, so I really want to get those upgrades. So hold on. fucking shock. I hate that. One of the worst fucking status ailments in the game, man. Oh, fuck. Wow. Alright. Alright. What a twat. What a fucking twat waffle. A twaffle. I'm gonna make that thing. Yeah, it immediately makes your stamina recovery decrease to almost nothing. But the thing about it is, and the real bitch, if you get any shock key, it's like you get the full thing. It's not like a build-up to poison or to bleed if you get touched by it at all. So you get hit by that once and your stamina is greatly reduced. And it can lead to a vicious circle of cock and stuff over here ganking you. See how much slower your stamina recovers? Fuck me. And you really need to keep on your stamina to dodge this fucker's attacks. I don't like stamina debuffs where you get it instantly, where there's no build-up, no chance to even prevent it. That's fucking lame. At least with poison, as much as I hate poison in games, at least poison. You have a chance to do that. I never thought I would be advocating for poison in games. You know, if I was the bunny and the rabbit over there, and I saw this little kid take on that fucking giant robot and win, I would be quaking in my fucking boots. Holy shit. Is it over here? No, this is the way I came. Fuck. Yeah, it's the other way. When you come around, you can pull a switch and it creates a shortcut. My bad. I've also heard a lot of people say a lot of good stuff about the booster glaive. And I haven't been equipping the heavier gears, or the better gears that would increase my stats because they're heavier and it would overcome me. But now that I have some XP, I'm going to go back and improve my weight.
Best of luck to you.
So yeah, him enhances weapon attack, discharge, enhance ammo stagger, full recovery, really good. Reduces stamina consumption from dash. Now, see, that is an incredibly important ability to get. Because it basically means you already... this game's already really good because you should replenish your dash bare minimum the same speed it takes you to deplete it. Otherwise, you're waiting for it to recharge longer than it is for you to use it. I would actually say that when it comes to movement, you should actually replenish it faster than you deplete it. Well, you already recharge it faster than you deplete it, but when you put this, reduce the stamina consumption from dash, it basically makes your fucking stamina consumption from sprinting so low that you never have to worry about it ever again. Now I have 6 heals, and my heals heal me for more, and it's actually a sizable increase, by the way.
I'll use my power. Fuck, I should have. Yeah, whatever. See? How slowly my fucking stamina is
training now from dashing. And then it's almost full in like 2 seconds. To the point where you no longer have to worry about running out of stamina from dashing. Like, it's almost equivalent to giving you unlimited sprint. Because you can dash for an incredibly long time and not be out of stamina, and then in 2 seconds get back all the stamina you lost. Here's a shortcut.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Okay, that's the main path I have to go on to continue. I'm not going to go that way yet, because I'm actually looking for the optional encounter. See the owl? Yeah, I think so.
I must atone for my sins. I must kill more puppets. More. All puppets must die. Every single one. Those clothes. Leo?
So you can special dialogue during the close.
I killed countless puppets to atone for what I did. I didn't mean to break my vow. I was just so scared. I'm sorry I ran away. Oh, you're a ghost. Just leave me be. It's the weight of guilt. The burden never gets lighter. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets! I can't tell what's blood and what's oil. I wish I'd known. That's so violent. I can't tell what's blood and what's oil. I wish I hadn't run away.
Yep, sometimes it's the thing you didn't do in life that haunts you the most. I've learned that.
I'm sorry, Leo. I was afraid to die.
You get the survivor's mask. The survivor's hunting apparel, which this is one of my favorite outfits in the game, actually. I fucking love the way this outfit looks. First of all, green's my favorite color, but it just looks super slick. And then you get the survivor's gesture, which allows you to skip a boss fight later. As well as the fact of not killing somebody who's innocent. There's this chick who's obsessed with not letting anyone go near the church. And ordinarily, you'd have to fight her. But if you show her the stalker's gesture, she's like, oh, you're a stalker? And because you're a stalker, she lets you go without having to kill her. And besides the fact that it skips a boss fight, she's also not a bad character, and I don't think she deserves to die, so...
Those stalkers just left me. That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I can live with that. Oh, no, I aggroed him. Fuck, that was the last thing I wanted to do. Shit. Ta. Well... As fun as that sounds, I'm not really big on huffing glue. And once again, you was in her with the weirdest fucking things, but it's good to see ya. And today is actually my birthday. I'm 30 today. Yay. My cousin, he's like 17, he's like, you're officially on status. I'm like, don't say that to me. It's over, chat. Yep. Yeah, I understand that, but, you know, just because it's the truth doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. My cousin is a lot younger than me. He's 17. Oh, well, I'm sorry, he'll be 17 this year. So even though technically we're cousins, I am legitimately more like an uncle figure to him. He even called me uncle when he was a baby, like when he was a toddler. Just because I was literally 13 when he was born. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, some things you can't teach, you have to learn. I know that's cliche, but yeah. Some things you legitimately can't teach. You just have to go through. And what better way to celebrate my 30th birthday than play one of my favorite games of all time? Lies of P is so fucking great. And it's one of those games where it's underrated in a weird way. Like, a lot of people know of Lies of P, and a lot of people like Lies of P, but I don't think it's as appreciated as it should be, because I don't think a lot of people get very far into it. Kids these days, yeah, already going on kids these days, but kids these days have a very short attention span. And the thing about this game is this game gets progressively better the farther you go. This game is not bad at any point, but you don't get to the really, 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 really good stuff in this game until you've made some headway into it. So, like, you know, the start of it's like, it's pretty good. And then you get like a quarter of the way through and you're like, man, this is really good. But by the end of the game, I was just like, wow, this is like one of the best games ever made. Like, no hyperbole. So I see a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, I just think Lies of P is okay. And I'm like, how much did you play of Lies of P? And they're like, oh, like an hour. I'm like, oh, that's why. Because it's slow to start. Like, they really play the long game. You have to get into a couple chapters in the game before you start getting the really good weapons. You have to get a couple chapters in the game before you start getting to the really cool areas. The really cool monsters and bosses you start fighting.
Alright, Benini. Pull yourself together. You have a duty this city, and to your own sterling reputation.
And, you know, they just start layering more shit in. Like, you know, when you first start playing the game, you're fighting robotic puppets. And a lot of people thought, you know, like myself included,
A little help? Anyone? Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance?
a lot of people, myself included, thought you'd probably be fighting the puppets the whole game. That's not actually the case. You fight the puppets for the majority of the first 3 chapters. And then starting in chapter 4, you start to fight these fucking mutants that are like cursed. Or they get this disease called the petrification disease. And they're like something you see out of Bloodborne. They're all like mutated and they have blue blood and shit. And then they start throwing in like the alchemists, this weird like occulty faction. So like a lot of people thought, oh, the puppets are the game. No, they're like just one of many enemy types in the game, but they don't start coming in until later.
Alright, Venini. Pull yourself together. You have a duty to this city. And to your own sterling reputation.
And they actually take the risky gamut and actually make you care about the characters in this game. But they do it slowly. They don't dump a lot of exposition on you. Which is great, you know, if you don't want to have, like, I understand nobody wants that, but, like, you have to get some headways in the game before you start to get to the really cool character moments. And it's not until you're, like, you start making some headway into the game that you see Pinocchio start to transform. The more you lie, the more human you become, which they actually show lying in this game in a positive fashion, because normally in this game, you're lying to spare somebody a heartache, not to get one over on them, like, oh, you found somebody's dead partner. You could tell her the truth that he suffered tremendously, say no, he died peacefully, and spare her the heartbreak. And most of the lies in this game are there to cushion the blow, and that's one of the interesting things, because this Pinocchio, but it spins a lot of the concepts on its head. Like, in the original story, lying is what kept him from being a real boy. In this game, it's kind of what makes him human, because the robots can't lie.
Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but, well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind.
Like this guy, Venini. He starts out seeming like the standard extravagant rich guy that you've seen a dime a dozen of games. Like a rich asshole, you know, like eccentric genius. But he actually turns out to be one of the actual best people in this game, and one of the only, like, moral centers that he's not just in it for himself. So, like I said, he seems like he's a stereotype. I'm like, oh wow, he's actually surprisingly a really good person. So, like, the rich guy is actually not a fucking douchebag that's just in it for himself. He's actually trying to help everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, the story in this game kind of sneaks up on you, and by the end of the game, I actually really cared about the people in this game and what happened to them. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of happy endings in this game, so it gets kind of emotional.
Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, Must stop him before he does any more harm.
And that's another thing about him. The puppets were created as tools, and most people just view them as dirt, disposable garbage. He actually considers the puppets people, so that right there is the first hint that he's actually nicer than he seems.
Before all this, I'm told...
Like, his butler is basically his family. Whereas most of the city would have treated the butlers like disposable pieces of garbage. And that's what I'm saying. This game has a lot of layers to the story. And it's actually a lot more faithful to the story of Pinocchio than you might think. At first glance, it doesn't seem like it. But it's actually a lot closer to the actual essence of the story, and it's littered with references, both major and minor. And the whole adult story actually makes a lot more sense. Because the original Pinocchio... Hey, how's it going, man? The original Pinocchio, before he got Disney-fied, was dark as shit. Oh, I'd say, actually, that the Disney Pinocchio is actually one of their darker stories. And unfortunately, Pinocchio is also one of the worst worlds in Kingdom Hearts, man. And it took them so long to get right, dude. I love Kingdom Hearts, which I know Dustin loves Kingdom Hearts. I know you love Kingdom Hearts, Dustin, but I'm not sure about Philippe. But, well, I love all of them except for... I love most of the series, but some of them I can't stand. But the monster world... The monster world in Kingdom Hearts fucking sucks. It's the inside of the whale, and it's the entire world is set up like a maze. I've literally never heard anyone say that they liked fucking Monstro. And then, you know, in Chain of Memories, Monstro was just a repeat. I think the only game to really do Pinocchio justice was Dream Drop Distance, which, first of all, I'm going to say that Dream Drop Distance is actually really underrated and doesn't get the credit that it deserves. Really, really, really good Kingdom Hearts game. I actually would think one of the best. Yeah, we're about to have a major boss fight. Fuck me. For one. And for two... I don't even care about the card game, because ultimately it's just real time with extra steps. Like, you're still jamming the button to attack in real time, okay? It's the fact that the whole game is just a redo of Kingdom Hearts 1. You can take the new scenes and Chain of Memories and boil it down to 20 minutes. Other than the couple of new scenes with Marluxia, the organization, Naminé, all the scenes are just redos of Kingdom Hearts 1. That's what kills Chain of Memories for me. And at least with Chain of Memories on the Game Boy, it was pixel art, so it didn't look the same. But then you get the rechain, and technically it's better, but then you're literally just seeing the same models on the same characters and shit. But anyway, I don't think that they got Pinocchio right until Dream Drop Distance. Because when they did Pinocchio and Dream Drop Distance, they actually did the whole fucking story. You actually get to go to the carnival. They call it Prankster's Paradise. And that world is fucking awesome. All the carnival rides, the like, Hallway of Love, the fucking merry-go-round. Then you get to go into the ocean floor, and the ocean floor is actually really cool because you have high gravity and all the beautiful fish and shit. So, and then when Riku goes to Prankster's Paradise, he does do the whale, but it's not designed like a fucking maze. So I actually didn't hate the whale parts as Riku, because at first I'm like, man, the carnival's really cool, but I don't want to go back in the whale. No, they actually made the whale a lot better too, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the whale's never going to be as cool as the carnival and shit, and the seafloor, but at least you're not sitting there trying to figure out where you go. Like, in their first Kingdom Hearts, Monster was just one enormous fucking maze. And most of that world is just trying to figure out where the fuck they're supposed to go. That's not fun to me. But so, like, they removed that in, you know, Dream Drop Distance. And I will also say, I think Dream Drop Distance has one of the best lineups of worlds in the series. There's only 7 worlds, I think, because they focused on making the worlds a lot bigger to accommodate the parkour, the flow motion. So there's only 7, but they're each. But I actually think that was a blessing in disguise because one, each of the worlds is gigantic, and I would rather them focus on bigger worlds so to accommodate flow motion. Like you move at a speed where if they had kept the worlds the size they were, you would have moved through them in a second. But also, I don't think there's a single bad world in Dream Drop Distance. Usually, in every Kingdom Hearts game, even the ones that I really like, there's usually one world that just fucking sucks. In Kingdom Hearts 1, it's probably Monstro and Atlantis. In Kingdom Hearts 2, it's fucking Atlantis again, because it's just a musical thing. In Birth by Sleep, it's fucking Disney Town. Like, it was such a good idea, but the music is terrible, and all it is just shitty fucking minigames. So, like, in most Kingdom Hearts games, there's a bad world. But because they only had 7 worlds in Dream Drop Distance, having just one world be bad would fucking suck. So, like, there is not a bad world in Dream Drop Distance. And in fact, I would say that Dream Drop Distance has some of my favorite worlds in the series. Traverse Town. Yeah, we got Traverse Town back in Chain of Memories, but we actually got Traverse Town with new shit. I love the new districts of Traverse Town, by the way. Getting to go to the Hunchback of Notre Dame, super cool. It doesn't seem like it would be a good world, but the Three Mouseketeer country, that world was fucking awesome. The Opera House, the Country Road, the fucking prison ruins. And I know a lot of people were like, I can't believe they're making a Kingdom Hearts world based off of a straight-to-DVD movie. Who fucking cares? It's a cool world, it's a cool world. I don't care. Like, it could be a television fucking movie in a Kingdom Hearts world. If it's a cool world, that's a cool fucking world. Tron, the fact that, technically it's in Tron 2, but it's Tron Legacy, it's totally different, fucking awesome. And I really like Tron Legacy, by the way. That's one of my favorite movies. And it has one of the best soundtracks in any movie ever. Dum 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 dum. Fucking Daft Punk made the soundtrack for that movie. I love Daft Punk. Prankster's Paradise, like we were just talking about. And then the world for Fantasia is one of my favorite worlds in any Kingdom Hearts game. A Symphony of Sorcery. Because they had the mysterious tower in Kingdom Hearts 2 and Birth by Sleep, but it was just the tower. You finally only got to go to Fantasia in Dream Drop Distance, and it's so fucking cool. When you play Sora, you're going through, in the clouds, grinding on fucking rainbows and shit, going through huge, colorful fields, and all your attacks create music, just like Fantasia, where, everything in that movie, that movie's like one big soundtrack. Then when you play as Riku, you're going through all 4 seasons. So it's like 2 different worlds in one. Even the world that never was, man, is really fucking great in Dream Drop Distance. And you get this big-ass city area where you can climb all the skyscrapers. It's fucking awesome. So, I don't think Dream Drop Distance gets nearly the love that it should. And that's also where I kind of feel like I really, for the combat of Kingdom Hearts 3, I wanted it to be Dream Drop Distance combat, but expanded. I think if they would have just taken the flow motion and the combat from Dream Drop Distance and expanded upon that, Kingdom Hearts 3 would have been good. That's ultimately what killed KH3 for me. I could deal with the story issues, even though the story issues pissed me off. But the combat is just so button mashy. I felt like the combat in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance was perfection, and all I wanted to do was for them to build on that combat, and then they just threw it out of the window. And we get a real boss right here. Hold it. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck that. Yeah, well, I did a lot of damage to him. Then I got hit to overheat. Oh, perfect parry. Suck a dick. Oh, first try. Blah, 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 blah. And this is where this game actually starts to get really good. Is when you actually leave the city and go into, well, leave the residential part of the city, go into the countryside, and when they start introducing the other enemy types that aren't robots, the fucking mutants. And this area that I'm about to explore, this big-ass, like, countryside path to a church is really fucking cool. And this is when you start getting access to the really good weapons as well. So this particularly is where I feel like this game goes from good to great. So it's starting in Chapter 4. And also now is when you get to unlock the ability to upgrade your arms. You have Legion arms that you can swap out that are kind of like the arms in Sekiro, the prosthesis. And they have upgrades. And you're going to start upgrading now with Venini. And getting some really cool shit. Like the robot arm is already really useful.
If it isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one piece.
But you can upgrade it so you can pull you to enemies. Which is good if you want to get to an enemy. So normally you hit them with the grappling arm and it pulls them to you. Now you can go to them if you hold the button. And it's also good for big enemies you couldn't necessarily pull.
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni, gentleman, bon vivant, and at the moment, utterly at your service.
He's one of the best characters in the game, believe it or not.
If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this. My newest prototype. It'll be safe.
He seems like the standard rich guy, asshole, eccentric millionaire type, except he actually has a heart of gold.
I hope you'll put it to good use. Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied.
So he seems like he's a selfish asshole until you get to know him more and find out, oh, he's actually one of the better people in the game.
Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are, Legion.
It's called the Legion arm.
No. Too much? It was too much. I always welcome friends. May I be of service? Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but, you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. Self in a spot of trouble. Call on your friend Venigni. I always welcome friends. No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days.
There's so much lore in this game that you can miss if you're just skipping past it. You're not going to get the full, proper story unless you actually talk to people.
Seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
And he has a really tragic backstory that kind of fits into the one of the overall villains of this game and one of the best written characters in gaming. There's this dude called Arlecchino, and he seems like this lovable buffoon kind of type, where he's just silly jokes like the Riddler. But it turns out he's a fucking psychopath, serial killer, sadistic piece of shit. And if you do the lore and you actually look into it and do all the stuff, you actually see Arlecchino, because when you first call Arlecchino, you hear him in a payphone, and you have to answer a riddle, and you get a reward. And he's rhyming. So he's like, I'm Arlecchino, the king of riddles! He's got that old-timey voice. And so he seems silly. And that's the thing. That corniness is really a disguise for the fact that he is actually a fucking sadistic serial killer. Like, truly fucking demented. And so when you start learning more about Arlecchino and what he's done, it takes on a whole new dimension. Like, wow, this guy's actually fucking messed up. And there's like a whole fucking plotline throughout the game of tracking down Arlecchino's riddles. And you want to do them because you get super duper rewards for each one you do. Upgrades, weapons, outfits. But also because if you do them all, you actually get to meet Arlecchino face to face, and he drops some really fucking awesome lore. And it's just sadistic, and you get to see that corniness fade away, and like, oh no, he's demented. And he's incredibly voiced, incredibly acted, and that's what I'm saying, that corniness up front is a disguise.
Felicitous salutations, my friends. My name is Signor Lorenzini Venini. No doubt my reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful intentions, and as a true friend of craft. Behold, Venini Works, where we will honor the city of Krat's history while forging her brilliant future. When I broke ground on this place, we broke ground. I certainly didn't do it all personally. This was simply empty space, a blank canvas. But in the hands of a maestro, it became a work of art. All my life, from boyhood to this very day, I have been derided for my, let's say, single-minded focus on a lifelong obsession with building animated, automatic, autonomous automata. But today, just look before you. Venini Works is ready to start building the future. Krat's golden era is waiting to be built. A dream of the future we can only create together. Help me make this future come true. Join us, for this moment in history will happen only once. Join Venini, your friend for life.
So, fucking Arlecchino was a puppet that became sentient. As it turns out, a lot of the puppets became aware over time, and came to despise humans for being treated like a tool. Which, okay, I understand that, wanted to do your own thing. But he basically became a fucking serial killer, killing humans as part of his retribution for being made to be a slave. Okay? So he killed Venini's parents. And the only reason he spared Venini, as a boy, he killed him right in front of him, isn't because he thought oh, I've got to have mercy for a little kid. It's because he thought, man, watching his parents be murdered in front of him would be really fucked up. I wonder what kind of fucked up person this was going to be. So he didn't have, like, oh, I'm going to save Vanini because I've got, like, oh, you know, empathy, or I felt a moment of weakness because this is a little kid who obviously had nothing to do with making me a slave. It was, man, I want to see what happens to somebody who has their whole fucking world destroyed out of morbid curiosity. That's what I'm saying. And you find the payphones and the fucking Arlecchino would literally answer people on the phones. They would answer the phones, and if they didn't answer the riddle, he would pop up behind them and fucking gut them. And you can read papers that talk about how he killed a lot of people. I can craft. Here we go. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of really cool how the story is presented. Where Vanini seems like an egotistical douchebag. And it turns out he's actually a really good guy who just wanted to help people. He's the one who made the Grand Covenant that all the robots have to apply at the fall, where they couldn't hurt people, specifically because his parents were murdered by a puppet, but his butler was self-aware, Pulcinella. So he saw that puppets could go rogue and kill people, but his puppet was basically his best friend. So he's like, okay, we're gonna make puppets, but we're gonna put it in safeguards to make sure that they never go fucking crazy and kill people ever again. And that's why this whole situation with all the puppets going crazy, the puppet frenzy that sets this game in motion, upsets him so badly because he thought that he specifically made safeguards so this shit wouldn't happen. And that actually gets even more tragic later on. I won't go into that. When you figure out what happened to the puppets that made them go fucking crazy. But he seems like a douchebag, and you find out, oh no, Vanini's actually a really solid dude who just wanted to make the world better and safer. And then Arlecchino seems like a cornball, and it's like, oh my god, he's actually a really creepy fucking serial killer. And the actual cutscene, like I said, you have to do all the riddles, you have to find all the riddles, you can't miss it. But the payoff for doing that, the meet with Arlecchino, is outstanding. One of my favorite scenes in this game and in gaming in period, because you just see the fucking malice. Arlecchino came to despise all human life. Like a guy that literally takes joy in the suffering of others. And he develops a sick fascination with Pinocchio, P, because he knows he's a robot, but a robot with free will. So his whole game of answering and making you answer riddles, he's trying to see, is Pinocchio self-aware, or is he just doing what people want him to do? So he has a sick obsession with you as well. That plays out. Because to him, robots are the future. So he actually has an interest in P, and that's why when you answer his riddles correctly, he gives you rewards. Because you being able to answer his riddles proves you have creative thinking, that you're not just a mindless puppet, you have free will like he does. And there's the parallel, because as you progress through the game and you lie, and you do the side quests, Pinocchio becomes more and more human. His appearance starts to change throughout the game. Like at first, when you move, you hear gears and shit just shifting. But his hairdo changes, his general appearance changes, he starts to pant when you run a lot, as you get more humanity. So you can see the counterpart of Pinocchio gaining humanity and learning the value of human life, and see Arlecchino, who gained his sentience and came to despise human life and aim to kill as many as he could. Where basically Pinocchio and Arlecchino are two sides of the same coin. And that's what I'm saying. And if you didn't do any of the riddles, you didn't talk to Vanini, other than when the game literally makes you talk to Vanini, then you're not going to get into that story. There is so much good story in this game that you can miss if you're not actually taking the time to talk to people and do the side shit. And the side shit in this game is absolutely worth doing, because aside from the fact that you get a lot of rewards for doing it, you're not going to get a lot of the story unless you do that. All the side stuff fleshes out the world. And that's actually one of the things I would say is bad about this game. Well, not bad, but the story in this game is actually really great. And if you're not taking your time and careful, you can miss out on some of the best parts of the story with the biggest payoff.
I know my way around a weapon.
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venini. I am Master Venini's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venini carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir. At the House of Venini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior.
And you can gain really good upgrades here. So I'll buy that, get that, that'll be doing it. And this lets you tweak weapons. And you gain stuff throughout the game that helps you give him more items. Same with
Welcome to Hotel
Polidina.
The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are two groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the Alchemists and the Workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the two groups has been turbulent, but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way?
People have no thanks for keeping.
So I would greatly advise, anyone playing this game, do the side stuff. Talk to people in between, after every major story event, come back to the headquarters and talk to people. You'll be glad you did in the end, because the story is actually really good and it has a lot of really good payoff. There's actually parts of this game that actually made me sad and emotional, made me tear up. Seeing the cat, I've said this before, but the cat is actually based off of the developers. The director of this game is a real-life cat. The cat actually did the mocap, as they showed him in the studio. It was cute. And the cat is a metric of your humanity. When you have low humanity, he hisses at you. But then as you gain more humanity, he lets you pet him, and then eventually you actually pick him up and hold him in your arms and bounce him up and down. And it's actually adorable. And he's a kind of a cute way to see how far your humanity is.
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Krat. It is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many. I remember a few ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet? The city of asked me.
Do I have any quartz? No, I don't. Okay. Here's where the game starts to get really good. Oh shit, wrong way, my bad. You get to go outside the city into the country for the first time, and then on your way to the church, and it's cool to leave the city and see the countryside. And also, the game has a changing time of day that changes throughout the game, and when you're in this whole chapter, it's sunset, so it's actually a beautiful red color. I have an affinity for sunset in games. And later on, you actually, when you fully upgrade the puppet string that lets you grapple on enemies, you can actually hold the button, pull yourself into the enemy, launch yourself up, and do a drop attack that does a shit ton of damage. So the actual upgrades for the puppet arms are worth getting. Oh, way to go, dipshit. You fucking douche. Yeah, take the metal pipe, bitch. Shit, almost killed him, but not quite. Asshole. And the DLC for this game is fucking incredible also. Huge and just insanely high quality. One of my favorite DLCs ever, actually. It took them a while to come out with it, but it was worth it when they did. Do you think this is my first rodeo? Nah, bro. This is where I came from, right? Yeah. Already came up here. Okay, just double checking. No, come on. Ah, here we go. That's a really good amulet. It's like the Ring of Burden or the Ring of Strength in the Souls games. It dramatically increases your equipment weight limit. See, without it, my equipment weight is 52, and then with it, it's 48. That seems like it actually increases it a lot more than that. It lowers the weight that you currently got, but also makes it so you can hold more. So yeah, here we go. See, my maximum weight limit is 100 without it. With it, it's 115. So it reduces the weight you currently have and allows you to hold more. Moonlight Town, cloudy evening.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
And that's the church all the way up there. What the hell, we gotta make our way up there. And this is when we come into contact with our first mutants. Well, a little bit further. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm right there. I don't give a fuck. I got gangbanged. The Gang Brigade got me. Damn it. You... Just wait till I get up there, you fucking ass clown. Yeah, almost. Oh, fucking kid. Ah. Fucking Gang Brigade. Yeah. And normally this chick up here would fight you. You have to fight her. Because she's like, I'm not going to let anyone else go up to the church and hurt themselves. We like corner off the church. But if you did an optional encounter in the last chapter, got this uniform and got the stalker's gesture, you can tell you're a stalker, lie to her. I mean, you kind of are a stalker, and she lets you pass without having to fight her. And besides the fact that it's avoiding a boss fight, she's also a cool character that I don't want to kill.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you? Are you a stalker? Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
See, and now that you can tell the humanity has increased. Because before it says your springs are reacting, now it says the ergo is whispering. That means my humanity is now level 2.
Please be safe.
And now we get a funny conversation when we're going up the rail car.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of the beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal.
I love Joni, man. This game has a lot of really dark shit in it. He gives the game a needed sense of levity. But they never overdo it. And you do get some really good views up here.
Something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. What is that?
Yep, now we get our first encounter with the mutants.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
Penetration! Oh shit. And it is also where you get to meet one of the most important characters in the lore. And what ties into the wider universe this game is trying to connect.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes peeled.
And you can actually do a prayer here. Once you learn the prayer gesture, I didn't even know that too. I haven't done that. I haven't gotten that prayer yet, but it's cool.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can. Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison. The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation. Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment. The people of ancient Krat knew how to bottle a wish upon a star. They claimed special powers after distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite. If you can help me with the gold coin tree, I'll give you more of this. Seems there's a new threat every day, friend. And no safe place in the world. No place to just take a breath. I'm headed to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. Perhaps find some peace there. If you find the gold coin tree, please find me there. The people of ancient, they claimed special power. I don't know how it works, but it's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them power. You ever wish upon a star, Stalker? I hope this wish
When you wish upon a star. Now I'm about to go up this awesome bridge with helmet, and you get this fucking awesome view of the cathedral above you. Not only do you get this awesome view of the cathedral above you, but you can look down and see most of the map you've been to and part of the map you're going to go to. I love this church. And you can see the robots fighting the fucking mutants. Oh my god. Yeah, well, at least I'm right there. Fuck me. So you get this amazing view with the sunset. It just looks fucking sick. You can see there's the path in the woods I took to get up here to the left. There's a factory over there that I came from. There's Elysian Boulevard. That's the Opera House off in the distance. Places you're gonna go to. And you actually get an even better view near the end of this sequence. At the very top of the cathedral, you get to poke out. Oh, yeah, baby!
Gold coin
Foreign trees are said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krot.
And this stuff slowly poisons you. I don't know what it is with these fucking games. Poison. But you actually burn away this poison, and it's really fucking cool. Because it's a type of oil that fucks you up because you're a machine, which is why it's called decay, not poison, but yeah. Bitch. It's going. Today's my birthday. Try the big 3-0. Wait till I get over there. I guess, bitch. No, it doesn't have online at all. And yeah, for trophies, it's good. I mean, for some people, it's a letdown. Because they liked online, like, there's a huge dedicated thing of Souls fans that are all about PvP. But I've never been into PvP, and I was never even really into summoning. I literally have only summoned like a handful of times in all the games. I've pretty much done every single boss in the game, all the games by myself. The only time I ever summoned was bosses that are bullshit like Millennia. And then I didn't summon another player. I usually just summon like a NPC or use the Mimic tier. But for like almost all these games, I did it on my own. And you can technically summon for a boss battle, but it's not another player. It's just an NPC character to help you out. So if you were like looking forward to PvP, then it sucks. But If you didn't care about the PvP, then it doesn't really matter. And it also means that there's no online trophies, which is great for me because I can't stand online trophies. Which I had the platinum for this game. But I love it because you have all this poison down there at the bottom, and you can actually get rid of it. It's actually really sick. You'll see. Ah, wow, holy fuck. Got a lucky break there. Well, I honestly think that not only is this game great, I think this is one of the best Souls-likes ever. And one of the only Souls-likes that it actually reaches FromSoft quality. There's a lot of Souls-likes, especially after Elden Ring, but very few of them can reach FromSoft level of quality. I mean, there's a lot of good ones, and they'll be like, well, this is a good game, it's a good Souls-like, but it's not FromSoft quality. This is FromSoft quality, in my opinion. And I actually would go a step further than that and say this is one of my favorite games of all time ever. I really like Lies of P. I think this game is fantastic. The mechanics, the story, the universe, the bosses. I have very, 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 very few complaints with this game, honestly. And they're very nitpicky. I would give this very close to a 10. There's a couple parts of the game that are a little bit bullshit balancing-wise, but that's really just a couple parts. And the majority of the game is great. And honestly, pretty much every game has parts that are just a little bit janky. But the world, the mechanics, the enemies, the boss battles, the story, the unlockables, the side quests, pretty much everything about this game I fucking love. My like the list of pros for this game is a mile long, and I only have a couple of nitpicks, like I said, like a couple of spots that are kind of cheaply balanced. Hold on a second. Well, actually, give me... I was gonna check my playtime. Let me look real quick. Oh yeah, 122 hours. And that's on PlayStation. I first played this game on Xbox, on my Series X, because it came to Game Pass. Excuse me. And I liked it so much that even after playing the whole game on Game Pass, I bought it on PlayStation to own, because I like, you know, most people are like, oh, I beat the game, I don't need to do it. I wanted to own it. So that's not counting my first initial playthrough on Xbox. I put over 122 hours in this game. And the DLC is also fucking outstanding. See, you have all that poison at the ground floor. You get to push this pot down, and it burns all the poison away and gets rid of it. I'm like, oh, that's so satisfying. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know about that. I mean, this is not like the best looking game. It looks great artistically, but it's not pushing any boundaries technically. This isn't even Unreal Engine 5, this is Unreal 4. But yeah, it's not on Switch. But honestly, you don't have to be a particularly groundbreaking game to be hard to run on Switch, because Switch is very low powered, so. And then you push this here, and it creates a shortcut. the lift starts going up instead of down, so you can come up. And now I'm gonna come back down real quick because there's another optional item right here, and then there's stuff I can get now in the poison floor that I cleaned it. But after having to wade through that floor that's poison, being able to knock the thing over and watching it, yeah. I mean, fucking Elden Ring was having a hard time running on Switch 2, dude. The frame rate was so bad on the preview builds for Elden Ring on Switch 2 that they didn't let anybody record footage of it because they told them, like, oh, it's a work in progress. And then they delayed it. It's supposed to come out at the end of 2025. We're almost halfway through 2026. No, I have not. I was not going to buy a game on Switch that I could only play through streaming. Fuck that. Saying there's a hidden door that could get you now that I burned away the poison. Yeah, this is a cryptic vessel that gives you a treasure location when you take it to Venini. All the way up. Nothing can stop P. Meow, meow. Yeah, I've not heard good things. Like I said. And that's what killed, that's what killed Google Stadia. Right there, dude. It's people weren't going to buy a game that they could only stream through subscription service. Like Google Stadia, like, hey, we're gonna let you stream these games, and they're gonna be played off-site so you can play with max settings. Because they're streaming from our high-end PCs. That could have been there, but then like, oh no, you gotta buy each game at full price. People are not gonna buy each game for, pay full price for a bunch of games that are cloud streaming only. It's just not gonna happen. And Google Stadia had way more fucking games than Nintendo did. So... yeah. Sweet, and you can give that to Paul and Dina, and it gets more items to the hub. And here we get to take the elevator all the way up, and we get this fucking awesome view at the top of this cathedral, where we can see, well, the second elevator, I'm sorry, it's the next elevator after this. There's an optional elevator you can take up, and it gives you an awesome view of everywhere you've been in the game, as well as showing you a bunch of places you're going to go in the game. It's really cool. And here is one of the side quests that you need to be really careful with. you're gonna talk to this bitch, this nun chick, and she's gonna ask you to find a holy mark. You need to do this quest before this area is over. So before you fight the boss in this area, you need to find that seal and give it back to her. You only have until you finish this area to do it, and then she's having problems hanging on, and she basically kills herself if you don't give her the album. And she gives you a music track. And most side quests in this game are time limited, but you have a generous time period. No, you basically have to do the side quest in the area you find it, or you're fucked.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness?
You have to bring her the holy mark.
The holy mark from the Archbishop's
And if you don't bring her the holy mark after you do the boss battle, she basically kills herself.
He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can. I can't die.
And it's not even that hard to find it, but you might think that you'd have a longer time to deal with it. And you can accidentally finish the area, and it's too late. Ah, fucking traps. Forgot about that. Yeah, I see you up there, cocksucker. Just wait. Just wait till I get to you. Now that we killed that bitch, now I actually want to fall downstairs. Do this hole because there's extra shit down here. Traps, yeah, but a treasure chest and a butterfly, which is what you upgrade weapons with. Like I said, I pretty much know everything in this game by heart. Shit. I think I could... That shortcut, we saw this earlier. Oh, fuck. Woo! Yeah, in a second. Here's the elevator I was talking about. That gives you a really, really cool view of the city, as well as introduces you to basically this game's patches. Fucking Alidoro.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
So you get this fucking gorgeous view of the city. You can see, like I said, you can see this is the path that I took to get up here. There's the town police station from Chapter 2. There's the Ironworks from Chapter 3. There's the Hotel Krat all the way off in the distance. Leaves Boulevard, the train station. And you can see places you have yet to go to, like the Emporium and the Opera House. And the docks down there as well.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge?
Now you're gonna want to lie to him and tell him someplace else.
You know.
Normally that seems cruel, but he's a fucking douchebag.
Venini Works. I didn't give that place much thought. That's where the puppets are being made, after all.
No matter what you tell me, eventually comes the hotel anyway.
Tell of a shelter there as well. With no first-hand knowledge, I suppose I have to trust you. I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it. Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my...
He is the person you exchange boss souls for their weapons with.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their right.
Trust me, the more you learn about this guy, the bigger of a
What I'm
douchebag.
showing you is just a
He's wearing a mask.
collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
The more you get to learn about this guy, the bigger a douchebag he is. But no, it's a mask. He's just a regular dude. It's a really good mask, though. That's actually... People complain because his outfit was one of the very few outfits in the game you don't get, so they added his outfit as part of a free update. Treasure Hunter's apparel with the dog head. Who are you talking to, Alidoro? You're talking to yourself. Which is cool. And shows they care, like I said. It's not my cup of tea, but yeah.
Since you're so helpful.
You can technically get the amulets. Yeah. Which is funny because he's like one of the biggest douchebags in this game. Trust me. He is the patches of this game. He's a wily little cunt. By the way, you can technically redeem the boss souls for the weapons or the amulets. The amulets are okay. But they're just not worth the, not getting the weapons. The boss weapons are really good. Like I said, even though you're sitting in the wrong place, he comes to a hotel no matter what. So lying to him is just a way to fuck him over because he's a douchebag and it gets some extra humanity. And, like, the boss weapons in this game are actually really cool. Actually, I'll show you when I get back to the thing. But I normally don't use a lot of the boss weapons in the Souls games because they're more gimmicky. Like, they look cool, but I don't use most of them for, like, full game. The boss weapons in this game are actually super useful. And I'll have a ton of unique shit. Because, see, one of the things that's really cool about this game is the regular weapons, you can swap out the parts. Weapons are made up of blade, hilt. Well, not blade, but you know what I mean? The main weapon and the hilt. You can take any blade and put it on any hilt. And mix and match the regular weapon. So I could take this dagger blade and put it on the end of a greatsword. And so on and so forth. So you can mix and match and get really fucking creative. And so, like, it keeps... you mix and match the abilities because some of the abilities are in the handle and some of the abilities are in the blade. So you have to be mindful of that when you swap them around. But the moveset's in the handle. So say you come up with a blade and you're like, oh man, this blade has really good stats, but I don't like the moveset. Swap out the handle for a moveset you do like, and bam! And you can make all kinds of really cool custom weapons. And there's no other Souls game I can think of that does something like that, where you can fucking swap out the shit, even if it doesn't make sense. You literally just, like, take the tiny handle of a dagger and put this big-ass fucking giant wrench head on it. And it works. So there's actually a shit ton of customization. Of course, you don't need to do that. The weapons are good as is, and you don't have to fuck with making them fucking poison or tinkering them if you don't want to. But you can. It's the cool part. Shit. Come on. There you go. Fucking poison, man. And it's an incredibly unique system. Like I said, I can't think of another Souls-like, or another game that lets you swap around the parts of weapons like that, and swap around the movesets. And then, certain weapons have certain affinities to stats. It's basically like a standard Souls game. You have, motivity, which is strength, technique, which is dex, and advance, which is elements, or magic, pretty much, the elements. Certain weapons have a more stronger affinity for one or the other, but you can use cranks to permanently swap the stats. So, say you come in across a weapon and it's like, man, I like this weapon, but it's styled up for dex, but not strength, you can alter it. And then when you combine it with the fact that you can swap around the parts, you actually have a lot of customization over the fucking roster weapons in this game. And I'm always seeing new things that people have done. You'll never play this the same way I do. The weapons that you use and you swap around will not be the same that I do, and I'm still being surprised with the combinations people have come up with. There's only like 30 weapons, something like that in the main game, but when you realize all the combinations of swapping the weapons around, then that number like triples. And the boss weapons, they can't be swapped around. They're, you know, pre-made, but they make up for that by being fucking awesome and having unique shit. Yeah, that right there, hold on. Archbishop's Diary. There's the holy mark. Ba-boom. And an upgrade. All clothes in this game are cosmetic. Instead, what upgrades your status to gear parts makes sense because you're a robot. And I actually like that they did that. Because I always hate having to choose between what looks the coolest, what has the best stats in the Souls games. I've been begging them to have a fucking transmog system in the FromSoft games for ages. Boom! No more poison. Fuck you! I love doing that. Just seeing it go and burn away the poison is so satisfying, man. And that's yeah, that's another way. Hold on. Like I said, I fucking love this game. This game has so many good things going for it. This is hands down one of the best Souls-likes. And see, right after you get the Holy Mark, you fight the boss of this area. And if you fight the boss of this area, it's too late for you to do Cecile's quest line. So it's really easy to just think, oh, I'll do the boss, I'll come back later, and you missed it. And I mean, it's not like you're going to miss out on the whole game, but you can't get 100% if you miss out on that, which, as a completionist, bothers me, for one. And for two, you get an album, and the music in this game is fucking awesome. So you want to get all the tracks. Although you can't actually get all of the albums in one game, because some of them are alternate ones, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, as much as you can get in one playthrough.
Oh, thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker. It's a reminder of the...
I don't know, does it happen if you come back? Hold on. I don't know if it happens if you come back, but she's gone. And she gives you this letter that tells you she used to be a serial killer. And her love of the bishop actually made her reform. And she spent the rest of her life as a nun, but now the bishop is all fucked up. She's been feeling the urge to kill again. So, if you give her the record, she basically leaves and tries to hold on and be a good person. And if you don't give her the record, she transforms into a monster and you have to kill her. She basically gives into her sadistic nature. So she dies, basically, if you don't give her that mark before you fight the boss. So we give this to Paul and Dina, and now he has more items.
To Hotel Krat. How may I be of service? This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. Welcome to...
Buy this apple. You're gonna need it for a quest. You have this one opportunity to give this apple to this opera singer, and then once again, if you go past the boss fight, you can't get it. So people are like, what is the apple for? Most people miss giving it. And I'm also gonna buy the quartz, one of the main things you upgrade with. So on top of the stats, you have like a full skill tree, which is also something you don't see a lot in these games. And the upgrades are made up of upgrades. So, for example, each node on this thing is an upgrade, okay? But you have to put 2 quartz in it to upgrade it, and then 3, and then 4. But each quartz is an ability. So it's like you put in smaller upgrades to get a big upgrade. And these upgrades are actually really fucking useful. Like adding an amulet slot. So it's like adding an extra ring. But see, so all these things are grouped into 4 abilities. Increase the grindstone effect. Lower XP loss upon death. So these abilities that you put into it are actually super cool. So it's like a system where you're putting smaller abilities to unlock a bigger ability. It's a really unique system. And each quartz is like worth its weight in gold. And some of the best abilities in the game are on this tree. So you now unlock phase 3. And there's actually 2 phases don't even unlock until New Game Plus, 6 and 7. So there's actually a lot of stuff you can get in 6 and 7 in New Game Plus. But see, full cell recovery at belt slots. Now I can actually show some of the False weapons. See, this sword is already really fucking cool. But then you use a special attack and it pops out the spokes. You do an awesome attack like that. Oh, hold on. And does an AoE fucking attack, which is super cool. And then, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one, I'm sorry. This sword's already really cool. But, is it this one? When you do this, you extend the fucking thing, and it changes the moveset. Almost making it similar to like a trick weapon you'd see in Bloodborne. Even something that seems stupid, like this umbrella actually went to being cool. Because you can parry attacks with it. And then it does a shit ton of stagger damage. You can just walk around whacking people with an umbrella like fucking the Penguin. Nah, Batman. You'll never take me alive, see? But see, like this wrench. You can put this wrench handle on a dagger handle. Just stuff that wouldn't even make sense, but it's super fucking cool. I haven't gotten my weapons that I'm going to use yet all the way through. It's actually in the next chapter, so that you get some of my favorite weapons come in.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical. May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in
He deciphers them and shows you a place in the game and you get treasure for going there.
Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
See, and this body was on a bridge earlier when we fought the donkey, and now that we see that, we can hit it with a rock and get a special treasure from it. And I can also craft another Legion arm. See, all the different arms you can get are actually really cool. This hits enemies with electricity. And And it actually does quite a whopper once you actually upgrade it. All the arms have an upgrade tree. Another one is a portable flamethrower arm, which is pretty fucking awesome, honestly. Burn, bitch! And for enemies that are weak to fire, that will fucking shred them. You can literally just stand at a distance and stripe around them while flaming them. And then Falcon Eyes is literally a fucking gun. That explodes. But I usually stick with the original arm, just because having something that you can grab an enemy and yank them to you with, it's just so fucking useful, you know? So it's not like the other arms are bad, it's just so useful. See, dodge enables you to dodge after hitting them. That's the final one. You go to an enemy, launch in the air, and smack down, and I mean, it staggers the fuck out of them. But you have to have 2 Legion arms for that. I don't yet, so I'll have to wait. But I'm saying, just literally, being able to pull an enemy to you or you to an enemy is such a handy fucking skill. Yeah, it's kind of hard to understate. And then is she gonna be gone, or do I have to come back after I beat the boss? No, okay, I have to beat the boss. She leaves a note and gives you an album. This boss fight's actually really cool, but also pretty hard. This was the leader of the church, Andreas, who got all fucked up. That's what he used to look like, the painting. And he got mutated by the petrification disease into this fucking weird monster. Well, surely we're just gonna have a nice conversation, right? Nope, he's a giant nightmare fuel monster. It's like, son of a bitch. So he's got like a humanoid front half and this weird monster back half. With its own face, just fucked up. He can give you poison, because of course he fucking can. At least I got this cocksucker to burn. Great ass stop me, bro. Anything? Oh no! It's a two-parter! It's a two-parter! It's a twofer! So now, the front half comes out, and you actually have to jostle between the front and the back half, who have totally different movesets. So it's what flavor of being fucked in the ass would you prefer today? Like, well, fuck. Oh, it's just like his face is just a gaping maw. Awesome. Oh, you can't say they were creative with the monster designs. I actually find it easier to deal with the fat fuck, because they share one health bar. Ah, yeah. Shit. Well, right there, it's a hard fight. Fucking piece of shit. Let's go! Boop, 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 boop. You see a bright red flash, by the way, that's me doing a perfect parry. Get shanked! Ah, fuck. That's how I didn't make it to the second stage. I was doing so well, till I wasn't. You son of a bitch! I kill you! I break your face! I slap your mouth! Really? Come on, bro. Oh, look at them perfect parries! Fuck you! Really? Fuckhole. Ah, fuck! Alright. Now we're going down to Tryhardingsville. Population, me and your mom. I haven't upgraded. Part of the reason why it's actually taking me a lot longer is because I haven't upgraded any metal weapons. So I'm waiting until I get the good weapons to truly invest. So my weapons are like the default stats. So I would be doing a lot more damage. I wanted to save myself until I got the weapons I really wanted to upgrade all the way. Fuck! Wow, I didn't even get out of the game with that attempt. Terrific. Yeah, well, shit happens. What are you gonna do? Wait, hold on. Let's see. Give me the two amigos. Fuck, I didn't get enough. Oh, come on. Yeah! Suck it! Oh! Oh! 3 perfect parries in a row! Lick my balls! What's up, bruh? Never give me fuck. Never give me Never give me shit. Oh! Oh shit, we getting the Death Blaze beam. Fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, you son of a whore! Back! Back! Make a fuck! That's what sucks right there. When you get so close, you can taste it. Make a fuck. Give me the two make it. What's up, bruh? Kazoom! Got him. Shit. Oh no! Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you little bitch! It's like an SO cover doing like a fuck. MOCD, got him to give me for doing some deals and do them. And they give me for doing some deals and do them. Got him, look at him, it's just like a mess. Got him, everything can get moved with him, some deals and do them. please give me can at least give me mine. If you do my sins like an S, they do my it's fucking and then we doing something with just look at my S's. God and never we look at able doing my sons of deals and do them. Look at my system. They would do them. I always don't do my sons like an all the fucking time. Oh no, he got me. Oh no, I got him. Holy shit, got him. This fucking S's. Got him, please give me doing this fucking S. If you do my son's fucking business when I'm my ass, say do my son's if you do my son's business. Yep, of course. My ass, if you do my son's business. Big up is a fucking of all times have an O.C.G attack. Fuck. God in heaven, please forgive me for doing my son's deals and do them. The never please forgive me for doing my son's deals and do them. Look at my shit's fucking ass. That's coming in. Redo my. God, I never really look at me, but doing my son's deals and doing my ass. How you doing? That's can we do? Help me now. God in heaven, please forgive me for doing my son's deals and doing my fucking asses. Can I please give me this and do them? Can I please give you this? Pickles, can I please give me some of this money? If you do me some fucking ass, how you doing when you get me on? If you do it when you do it, fine. Sits fuck. Give me this. If I can give you some of this, hey, give me some sits fucking ass. Say if you do my sons. Got it, everything give me do them. They go, can I do them? Make up mine. Shit. Got an everybody will give me videos and deals and doing make up mine. Hey, the shit's like it's mine. Organizers, can nobody's get ready to do it? My fucking save you do. Man, the fucking O.C.G, dude. And then maybe we'll get me to do my sons of deals and do them. Hey, you do my sons of deals Hey, you do my sons fucking as 18. What you do nothing so I can stay They go we do nice sense fuck and then we get it. I'm doing things hey you do nothing like an says hey you do when you make it. Doing some videos and doing makeup. Maybe we do some fucking makeup. And just say if you do something like everything, I put you on we do want to set flag as a way. Maybe do my second with them. If I can do my things, it's sort of like a save you a simple deal for these. Maybe do fuck. That's it. You make up. Nice sets. If you're doing my son, I was just mine. That's it. Gotta redo my sense of deals and doom. Gotta give me do my sense of deals and doom. That's it. Shit. They were doing since that's gotta do my sense of fucking essence. Gotta be pretty good sense of fucking. Man, to get that close. Give me a fucking break, dude. O.C.G is such a fucking whore. God, please forgive me for doing my sons of deals and do one. Come on, what are you gonna do? If he's doing my sons of fucking SS, I don't know, he's gonna give me what do my sons of deals and do them. Give something to ask if he do things. I know he's gonna do make a plan. I know he's gonna do this. I know he's gonna do this. It doesn't make sense fucking necessary. Fucking deals. Give me I never give you since fucking no. Can I give me this since fucking SS? Can I please give me this deal bagel? Gotta never please give me this since deals and deals. Take these. Thank you. Oh shit! Get friggity! My son was just fuck! Can I please give me go? Please give me go. Can I please give me go fine? Can I please give me go fine? Can I please give me go fine? What did you listen to again? It's lady or something? You're doing my sense like this one. Doing another paper and moving later. What are you doing? How you doing? Ah, shit! What a fucking twat. Man. That sucks an enormous dick. Oh, like a big old frothy fucking chode. And then give me Legos. You do it with me. Hey, do man. Hey, if you're doing some fucking necessary, hey, do man. I'm gonna do, hey, do. What are you doing? And they go, what are you doing? It's like, go do something. Just, hey, too much this fuck. Enemies give me vision. Enemies give me vision. There goes my shit. Enemies give me vision. Enemies give me vision. Because kind of come to vision. Enemies give me vision. Enemies give me vision. And of all times for me to have an issue with my OCD, dude. Hey, dude, my son is like an essence. Hey, dude. Some fuck. Oh, fuck it, dog. I'm gonna take a break. I need to take a minute, chill out, and I'll be back.